Hey, good morning, fam. Hope all is well. Hope you had a blessed, prosperous, and restful weekend. I know I did. I wanted to continue my food for thought regarding uh, what we spoke about on Friday, which was Romans 8 and 28. All things work together for those who love the Lord, according to his purpose. Now, with that being said, today we're going to look at who's doing the work. All things work together. But who's doing the work? If you would, turn to Romans 8 and 28. I'll be reading from the New American Standard version. I believe on Friday I read from the New King James Version. I just want to give you a different translation on today. It says this, and we know that God causes all things to work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. And we know all things work together for good to those who love God. God causes all things. That's what the scripture says. With that being said, we look at the question, who's doing the work? Who's doing the work? Well, we've all heard this saying several times, and that is, things will just work themselves out. I'm sure somebody said that to you, or you've shared that with someone. But do they? Do they just work themselves out? You know, the earliest and most accurate Greek manuscript of Romans 8:28, the grammar points to a clear subject, and that is God. God is the clear subject in that verse. You know, events don't just magically align themselves into a happy ending. Circumstances don't have brains, and luck doesn't have a plan. Left on their own, broken things usually just stay broken, y'all. The only reason all things work together is because an all powerful, relentless creator is actively pushing, pulling, and shaping those events behind the scenes. You know, the takeaway on today would be this: shift your focus of the chaos of the circumstances, shift those onto the creator, the one managing it. Hand it over to him, because the situation isn't in control. He is. You know, I would strongly suggest that we stop trying to fix the outcome ourselves. We should just hand the raw materials of our worry over to the master creator. You know, I had a conversation the other day, and I was talking with an individual, and I shared with them, I said this: things that are out of our control, we shouldn't worry about. Matter of fact, we should pray that our will lines up with God's will, and to help us accept his will. And in that prayer, it helps me in dealing with those circumstances. When I turn it over to God and release my faith, because you do know our faith moves God, I have no worries. The master craftsperson, I know is going to take care of it. With that being said, y'all, I will look forward to seeing you on tomorrow to continue this mini lesson dealing with Romans 8:28. Again, blessings and peace. Hope all is well. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. It is at B.A.L.M Ministries, and my website is bombministriesllc.org. We have a variety of services that we are willing to assist and help you with. Go to the website, check it out, pass the information on so you can be a blessing to someone else. Again, blessings and peace. Looking to see you guys on tomorrow.